we have all the tribe. We are concerned about the ethnic and all of that, and we are divided. So there is no middle ground anymore. There's no middle class anymore. So this war you have in Nigeria is class war, not religious, not tribal, not ethnic. Because if you look at those who are dealing with all of us, they are from all this religion, ethnic, and tribe, but yet they are united there.
Yes. I used to tell people that the elite in Nigeria are people like, they are like rich people in your neighbor that you always prognose in their affairs. That is how we look at them. They are just like rich neighbors to us. They don't really care about us. They are like people who just have the house in our area. They are living there, living their life. Then you as the poor man will be saying, see the car we buy today, or see picking they go school. That is what we ask them. They don't give a damn about us. They don't care. There are any policies they make it for themselves and for themselves alone. So that is it, Mario. Let me call it a day here.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for
calling. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. That's one thing I love about our afternoon program, right? It can be very, very conversational, okay? And the conversation can take any turn. And I love it when callers can also play along, have a chat. We have here, because whatever you say is like leading me on. I can open a chat through it, and I can make you kind of have an expensive or expansive chat around it for the sake of our viewers. So here is another caller. Hello there.
Hello, Chief Mayogi.
Yes, sir. Kábíyèsí o.
Kẹ́mi Ọláògùn o.
How are you, sir?
Okay. Oh, I'm fine. Okay. Lẹ́mú Rusi, ọlá yóò máa ròkè ni.
Àṣẹ o.
Ìgbà lé àwọn olé yín, síbi ilé yín kò ní dákẹ́. Ọwọ́ yín ò ní kọ́ńtàlẹ̀ àpò. Àti gbogbo àwọn olólùfẹ́ wa lọ́kùnrin àti lóbìnrin.
Agbára Ọlọ́run lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin lílé lóko.
Àbí? Bami.
Baba.
Thank God that you are showing us a lot. Like those trucks you are showing us today.
Did you see that, sir? We have no idea what they pack in them, but 20 trucks every day like that, living in a community in Benue. Kilo de.
Then it's happening all over Nigeria.
It's happening all over Nigeria. Let's just imagine it. Sir, the other day, I saw almost 45 trucks. I'm talking about those long trucks. So 45 of them, they were loaded with logs, like all this wood.
Yeah.
Fell timbers from somewhere in Enugu, Eastern Nigeria. They were moving them down to Lagos, all the way to China.
See, Mayogu, let me just tell you a short story.
Yes, sir.
Here, I have to go to, I need a broadband in my flat. Then I went to BT. They give me a date. They will come and fix my broadband.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, one of their cable is in the underground. They have to go to council to take permission. Like one of their cable in this area, they couldn't get service. But the local council, they didn't give them permit.
Because they are going to be digging the ground and all that.
Digging the ground.
You have to think about it.
No. You are not allowed.
It's a straight no.
Straight no. I've been calling like, what is happening? They say, no, we are waiting for the council. We are waiting for the council. We are waiting for the council. At the end of the day, I have to go and get another network, which is...
You have to go with another network.
Yeah. So, like you said, someone is in charge.
Yes.
Making quick money.
Easy money. Right now money. Money now, now.
Right now money. Thank God that things, they are doing their best. Yeah, Chief Mayegun, they are doing their best. Meanwhile, they are opening our eyes.
Yeah.
When our turns come, everything is going to stop.
So they are showing us what we must see and focus on if we really truly want to have our own independent country. You are,
all
you
this
are, you
will
are so
not
right.
happen.
Because, sir, I saw a video, Ile-Ife, not far from the Oni of Ife's palace. There is a legal gold mine there that they have already dug everywhere. Yes, sir. Oshun River, which is our own sacred groove in Yoruba land. You see that river, eh?
Yeah.
If you go into all the land surrounding the river from the source and all into the deeper jungle, you will see where people are already using the river to wash and mine gold from that Osun state today. If you go and see Osun River, oh, Baba, and those who should be in the know, greed. They said that those who are doing this to us are appealing to our greed. Instead of us to think deeper, our greed kicks in and we allow them to continue to destroy our environment for immediate gain, now gain, Baba.
Yeah.
We have a lot of
that, like you said, it is time from here to here.
That's it.
And the time is clicking.
The difference between here and there
is time.
And it's time, Baba.
You see that? That's why. Do you see the Niger? Why France is going mad?
Because
they don't have access for the land anymore.
No, we no longer access our site anymore.
That's why they are going mad.
That is why.
Look at our brothers from Senegal. It gives me hope.
Stomko, that's his name.
It gives me a real joy. When you turn off your camera, then you show us this is the guy. We are struggling, fighting Bobby Whiskey. Can you imagine?
It is what they have turned us into. Because Bobrisky is now a woman. And
we couldn't see it.
Set right now that, like the whole place is all messy, right?
And all mess. We couldn't see the clear picture. Like this is what we're supposed to fighting for. And thank you for this, all those bigots hiding behind camera, behind the keyboard.
Yes, so.
I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. One of these days, I spoke to one of the Arab. He know my name, my Muslim name. He know I'm a Muslim. Right. Then he asked me, "Did you fast?" So I said no. He said, "Why?" I said no, I didn't fast. I said, "Why you go?" Let me ask you a question. Did you like me as a human being or because of your religion? You are Arab, you don't like me as a black.
They don't.
Yeah, but because I'm a Muslim, you like me. How can you don't like me, then you give me something to eat? How is it going to be?
You are supposed to be brothers in Islam, so you should see yourself as like them, but they
like
see themselves as you.
No, they didn't see me the way our own bigot Muslim brother in Nigeria, they are shouting, "You are Muslim brother," and the northerners are calling us infidel.
And now they said that you are the ones who are practicing the Islam wrongly. So they can't trust you because they believe that after being a Muslim, you are still relating with Christians or even marrying them, or you are still doing your Isheshe in your family house.
So they can't really
trust you. But yeah, fine, you can say you are a Muslim, but they don't really. No. If they are looking for Wutuk, if they are killing infidel, Baba, I don't like you. At the same time, when they will take cut my neck, they will take cut your own. I tell you. The way I tell that to people who are like a closet terrorist, I say, listen, continue to pretend, continue to act like now we get phobia, or now people who talk about these terrorists get phobia for Islam. Why you are trying to defend what some people are destroying, but you do not want to condemn them because you believe that condemning them is like condemning your religion. How can you combine both? Stand up and say, because you see the day they will kill me, and the way they kill me, they will kill you too. Tell them say you are like kiniko Baba koma sola rubawa gomba koma so Arabiki. You know, please. Oh my God, Yoni. I tell you. Again. So we keep reminding everybody, let them know that, Baba, I am a Yoruba man, and I am proud to be.
I'm proud as well.
Okay,
I'm proud.
So everything else out of respect. But if you look down on me because I'm a Yoruba man, you have no right to expect me to look up to you. I will look down on you too, and it should be like that.
Yeah, I spoke to someone who's a Christian. I asked her, look, this your religion bring tribalism into our own society. Bring races into our own society, into our own community. We are Yoruba.
Yes.
Muslim is going to tell you, a female Christian, she can marry a Muslim guy. But a Muslim guy, he can't go to Christian side. Why? But in our own tribe, we don't discriminate.
We don't care. Because
we marry each other because we are brothers and sisters.
So as
that it should be. If you are a Muslim, they are going to tell you, you can marry a Muslim lady, you can marry a Christian lady. So everybody is fighting for we need more population on our side. They need more population on our side.
Baba, there is something called apostates in Islam. Okay?
Yeah.
Apostasy is called. And apostasy simply means it is good to convert to Islam. Okay? But once you convert to Islam, you cannot leave. If you change your mind tomorrow and decide that you want to now become a Buddhist or a Christian, it is the right thing for a Muslim anywhere near you to kill you for apostasy. But a lot of people will tell you, no, apostasy is a it's not like that. You see, that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
There is the Quranic verse for it. I would have loved to quote it. Let me see if my camera can pick it and screen it, right? Now, that is the Quranic verse for it. What the Quran says you should do to anybody that leaves Islam. This is true, but they will tell you that no. It's only some people that do that, but it is what it is, Abi. So if somebody says that whoever changes his religion, say the messenger of Allah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, whoever changes his religion, kill him. Now, we know that we have Muslims in the southern part of Nigeria, for example, where I grew up. You as a Muslim that grew up in in western part of Nigeria too, right? You know that even if a part of Quran says anybody that changes their religion, kill them, you know you won't kill them. Okay?
Yeah.
You know that your own faith and belief is not that extreme to the point that you want to go and fight for Allah that somebody left Islam. So you as a Muslim from the West, you as a Muslim from the Yoruba land, for example, you have no right, okay, to now go about and say those who saw that verse in the Quran are wrong. Because your own Yoruba Muslim, no, we won't do that. Because we won't do that, okay? We won't.
100%.
But are people doing it because they believe that their own Islam is stronger than your own? Yes, they are. Do you have any right to now say those things is not happening because it's not happening to you in Yoruba land or your own style of Islam? Does that mean it's not happening? So what is their defense? That's where I get problem with people who try to want to like gaslight us and say when we try to ask these questions, they want to turn it into it's because you don't understand Islam. What do you want me to understand that I don't?
What do you want me to understand? This is very clear.
I'm asking you a question. You are telling me I don't understand. I will not understand. Are you being serious? It's all written clearly that you are from a place where they will not kill people because of Islam. They will not behead people because of the violating Quran. Does it mean that those who are doing it are not doing it? And you have no right to defend them because you feel bad that Islam is going to look bad to you. What is happening? Come on, let's be honest. Abba?
It's very clear. Did you see all those northern Nigeria, West, all those governors? They are sending people to Mecca. Yeah, they are more invest in their country, in the Saudi Arabia economy than their own country.
Esther, do you know how much they are spending this year on Hajj? A lot of them are already asking them to give them their money back. They are not going again. if they said 5 million. Serious, a true story. Oh. I just thought, I didn't know I would have a chat that would lead us to that, okay? Well, I'm glad you are talking about this now, okay? And I'm going to say it. So they said that to go to Mecca in 2024, as everybody is doing Ramadan now, everybody have to be on their way to Mecca so that they can kill their own ram on the day of Arafah. You know that, Abi?
Yeah, I know.
So, however, so it's going to cost 5 million naira. You have to pay the Hajj commission in Nigeria. So
no, it's high now. It's 8 or 8.
I'm coming there, and now you are talking now, but it was 5 million. Okay, so Tifu and his people, they've arranged dollars that is worth 24 billion naira worth of dollars. I don't know what that is in dollars, okay, but in dollars. No, 24 billion naira. Can't change them to dollar. Okay, maybe it's going to be like maybe $2 million or $3 million. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Okay. This money was ready. They call it subsidy for Hajj. So when they now put all of that together, they now realize that for 5 million for those who wanted to go to the Hajj, and this issue of dollar and the cost of this or that, Nigeria will spend like about 500 billion. They now discovered that it's not going to be enough for everybody. So they now said, everybody, money like if you will be 2.6 million, you will have to add 2.6 million to your 5 million, making it 7.6 million. But Tinubu's government will give you 1.2 million subsidy. So that will make it about 9 million total. So Nigeria is now expected to spend about 780 billion naira going to Hajj this year. Majority of them are already demanding for refund. We are not going this year again. We'll go next year. If it is more than 5 million, we are not going again. If you afford 5 million, they get subsidy. You get 5 million, you won't go pray for Mecca. Government of Nigeria still collect 25 billion, won't give you, go pray for Mecca. You better go collect your money back. If me, I go collect it back. A lot of them are demanding their money back now. They are not going again.
They are mad. Because they are mad. Those people going there, all these years they are going there. What is the profit?
To benefit the economy
for Nigeria. For the people themselves going there. Let us show.
Someone is like, see, going there, right? Going there. If you are a religious person, if you are a Muslim, for example, you see why I don't question that much. Sincerely, I don't, okay? And I'll tell you why, sir, right? Is that I am not a religious person. And I will never be in a position to understand the religious importance for people who are like religiously dedicated and all that, okay? And in their mind, to have the fulfillment of their faith, they have to go to that, they have to perform a pilgrimage to that Mecca. Okay. It will look somehow to people like me or you who look into the economic side of it and be like, this doesn't make sense. That's why I don't judge, all right? That's why I said, if you have money too, if you can embark on it, if you can afford it, that is what Islam said. Islam said, go on Hajj. It's not compulsory, but go if you can afford it to fulfill your 5 pillars of Islam. But people are going to Mecca in Nigeria for status, even when they don't have the money. All right? You will see poor people that have never seen 2 million naira in their lives. They will collect Mecca 2024 that is worth 10 million naira to go to Mecca and pray to Allah. And they will come back to that contraption with nothing.
Nothing.
But with one shining in Mecca.
Sleeping in the dark.
Elijah good. In a poverty capital of the world. But to somebody like me, no go really make sense. And that one is forceful. Here you get. But Nigeria is a place whereby you can never win them when you are talking about this religion thing, Baba. You can't win them. And that's why I will only say my own truth. And I will leave everybody with their conscience and say, well, I've said my own. No, I'm not coming for your religion. No, I'm just trying to say, are you sure they are not manipulating you now using that same your religion, by the way? And if you think they are not, well, safe journey. No wahala.
Good luck. Good luck. She's my time for today.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your day.
And you too.
I will likely see you again later this evening, hopefully. You know.
All right.
Good one, Baba.
Bye.
Nice one. So this is where I'm supposed to draw my curtain. Everybody's been talking about and asking about this speech. Let me just give that to us. Sonko again from Senegal. France should leave Africa alone. You heard it last night, Abi. You need to hear it this afternoon.
It is high time for France to lift its knee off our neck and put an end to this unjust oppression. Centuries of misery, human trafficking, colonization, and neocolonization have caused immeasurable suffering. It's time to put an end to this cycle of oppression. It's high time for France to leave us alone. It's time for France to take a cue from its European neighbors and learn a valuable lesson in independence. Germany is the leading economic power in Europe, significantly surpassing France, which is ranked as the third or fourth largest economic power globally. Germany does not exploit any country, any colony. I can mention Italy, I can mention Spain, who had colonies before, but who do not exploit anyone, who do not interfere, who do not impose leaders in their former colonies. On what grounds does France believe it can continue to impose leaders on us and make choices on our behalf? This must come to an end. And the emerging Africa, the African youth, the African elites, and the African diaspora all stand united in saying no, it cannot continue any longer. France's hypocrisy is evident and pervasive in daily life. Let's examine the cases of Mali and Chad as prime examples of this hypocrisy. In Chad, where the constitutional process has been interrupted, France applauded and its president visited to officially consecrate the new king's coronation ceremony. In Mali, where it is not the constitutional process that has been interrupted, but the transition process, France has condemned and even packed up its things to say that it is leaving Mali. That's hypocrisy. It's the double standard. It is the double language that France employs in its dealings with Africa. During our questioning of Mr. Jean-Yves Le Drian regarding the situation in Ivory Coast and France's decision to allow a third term, he provided a clear explanation. He stated that while he accepted the third term for Ouattara, he refuses it for Belarus. He emphasized that France has condemned the situation in Belarus and has actively encouraged the European Union to do the same. Le Drian explains that in Belarus, millions protested, unlike Ivory Coast, where there were no mass demonstrations on the streets. This is how France deals with African issues. Personally, we expect absolutely nothing from France. We desire her to cease meddling in our matters so that the people of Senegal can exercise their freedom of choice rather than being influenced by France's selection of a candidate using the tactics we are aware of. We begin by targeting individuals, adorning them with the Legion of Honor or a similar knightly rank, enlisting them in Masonic lodges, and informing them to prepare themselves as they will be next in line. Even the hypothesis that Macky Sall may not succeed, we know who is being prepared by France. This must come to an end. It will not occur in this manner any longer. Let's be clear. We have absolutely nothing against the French people. In France, both political and citizen voices are rising to hold and express the same discourse as the one I am currently presenting to you. For example, the deputies, such as Mrs. Frédérique Dumas, who regularly speaks on the platform of the Assembly, who regularly writes to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, since she is a member of the Foreign Affairs Committee, to raise this unfair behavior of France towards Africa, hold the same speech as us. The same Mr. Jean-Luc Mélenchon, Jean-Paul Lecoq, André Chassaigne, all deputies, hold the same discourse as us, and hundreds of other voices. The NGOs, like other non-profit organizations, are doing remarkable work in the same direction. We strongly urge France to listen to the voices that speak to it about our plan for a more collaborative, fairer, and sustainable partnership between Africa and France. It is crucial that we work together towards a future that is equitable, just, and environmentally conscious. If she listens, I believe we'll have beautiful days ahead in our collaboration together. If he doesn't know how to cut it, thinking he can continue to function like in the time of our grandfathers, this African youth no longer accepts it. France must make preparations for a definitive break and completely withdraw from Africa. Africa belongs to Africans, not France. She belongs to no one else. Neither China, nor the United States, nor anyone else. It is high time.
Hello there. I kind of...
Hello, my good general.
Oh, I actually thought I lost you too, because it took longer. I took the call, or I picked the call immediately I started the video. How are you today? How are you this morning? The African Wahala.
I'm doing very well. I'm good, brother. I'm very, very good.
I am so sorry that probably I caught you in the middle of something there, right? But yeah, you are my last caller. I just couldn't let you slide by without taking it. So you've got just about 2 minutes. The African Wahala, if you wouldn't mind, please.
Absolutely not, brother. I'm glad you shared that video because it has just given me more things to talk about. But I'll keep it within 5 minutes.
Grant, go for it.
So I strongly believe that we are close to emancipation. I'm not talking about Nigeria because Nigeria is not going to be emancipated. But I'm talking about West Africa. If the sub-region achieves a level of emancipation, it might slowly spread into other places and it'll be to our benefit because right now, more than ever, more people are confident to call out the imperialists for what they are. Yeah, you know, we saw what happened in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger.
Yes.
Now Senegal. Though Senegal is doing it in a democratic system, but it's still going to yield results. So Usman Sonko, the guy that was speaking, he is the leader of the political party that Bassirou Faye won. Bassirou Faye is the president of Senegal, the president-elect. Usman Sonko and Bassirou, they had to collaborate because they both were opposition, and now they formed a merger and they've taken over power from Macky Sall, the French stooge. I also like how in that Sonko speech, that speech was from 2021, just so people are aware.
That's right. Just before
he spoke
about rainstorm descending on the establishment in their country. You're right.
Yeah, sorry about that. I cut off from Wi-Fi.
The network is acting up as well. Yes, go on, please.
Yeah, sorry. So, Sonko said something about Chad. He said the French government supported Déby. I can't remember his name now. The son of Mahamat. Mahamat was the president of Chad for 33 years, and he died in battle 2021. And Mahamat was a terrorist. Though, you know, when the guy died, it was during the peak of Boko Haram's reign in Nigeria. So Nigerians were celebrating him like, oh, that's a great leader. Oh, he led the battle and he got killed by the jihadist terrorists in his country. He's a great leader. But if people actually do their research, they'll realize that he was also a terrorist. His son unconstitutionally took over power from his father after the father was in power for 33 years.
Yes.
But France supported that nonsense. But that same France is trying to go against Niger when the Nigerian people are saying, we don't want Mohamed Bazoum, a puppet like Tinubu. We don't want a puppet that will keep on selling us out. Bro, just check this madness out. How can Chinese be driving trucks or hiring Nigerian drivers to drive out trucks with natural resources out of Nigeria?
There are things that
same thing is happening with.
Imagine could happen, but
like it's completely ridiculous. I mean, I'm not upset because I've been observing these types of stories for so long, and these days, you know, I know what to expect. This is what exactly happens. But the mere fact that people continue to rape and pillage African people, I'm talking about the French, the British, the Chinese, in collaboration with the Americans. They use our puppet masters, our criminal politicians, who are their puppets, to perpetrate the crimes in Africa. So I just feel like with all of these things happening, Senegalese news, more young people are getting into power, more people are emboldened to call out these criminals, the imperialists and their criminal puppets that are our leaders. It's going to culminate to something great soon. Nigeria, on the other hand, the rest of Africa will eventually have to forget about it. Maybe at some point invade Nigeria if the Nigerians don't do something about it. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah,
thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you so much. You have a wonderful
Yes, sir.
day. Okay. Thank you very much. And nice one, Baba. So that is from the African Wahala. And that is where we're going to wrap it up at this morning or afternoon. Okay. And you can still look out for the replay of last night's broadcast after this. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you later tonight.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Presido bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún